Jimi Hendrix. It's
That's
hard
my
to
mate.
Really, it is. He was a natural like I am. He grew up learning music the way I did.
My favorite are the single cutaway brown original country gentleman. That's what I think I got. I got to.
Stephen Stills mastered guitar across multiple genres and became one of rock's most versatile players. His work with Buffalo Springfield, Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, and Manassas proved his incredible range. Stills plays electric and acoustic guitar equally brilliantly and understands blues, rock, folk, and Latin music perfectly. As a guitarist who values musicality and soul over flashy technique, his perspective on other players is deeply informed and sophisticated.
I love playing with Stephen. It's great to play with him. He's a great musician.
When Stills revealed his 10 favorite guitarists, the music world listened carefully. This was not just another rock star listing famous names. Stills has jammed with guitar legends and studied different playing styles obsessively. His approach emphasizes soulful expression and musical intelligence over pure speed. Stills looks for emotional depth and originality in guitarists he admires most. Stills values feeling and soul over technical perfection every single time. He loves guitarists who communicate emotion and tell stories through their instruments. Virtuosity matters, but heart matters more. Stills' choices reflect his belief that great guitar playing moves listeners emotionally rather than just impressing them technically. His list includes blues masters, rock innovators, and players who created completely original voices on guitar. 10. Albert King. Albert King played left-handed guitar upside down without restringing and created one of blues' most powerful sounds. His Gibson Flying V and aggressive string bending influenced rock guitarists as much as blues players. King's work on songs like Born Under a Bad Sign showcased raw power combined with sophisticated phrasing. Stills studied King's records carefully and learned valuable lessons about bending strings expressively.
I care about him a great deal, and we've always been able to communicate.
King's tone was massive and instantly recognizable after just 2 notes. His sustained bends and vibrato communicated pure emotion without any wasted notes. King played with incredible strength and made every note count dramatically. Stills appreciated how King could make 3 notes say more than other guitarists said with 30. What made King irreplaceable was his complete originality and his refusal to play conventionally. He created his own tuning and fingering system that nobody else used. Stills reportedly said King proved that individual voice matters more than following rules. King's influence on rock guitarists like Eric Clapton and Jimi Hendrix was enormous. His emotional intensity showed Stills that guitar playing should come from deep inside. 9. Django Reinhardt. Django Reinhardt revolutionized jazz guitar despite having only 2 working fingers on his fretting hand. His gypsy jazz style combined incredible technique with passionate expression. Reinhardt played acoustic guitar with speed and sophistication that seemed impossible. Stills marveled at Reinhardt's ability to overcome physical limitations through pure musical genius. Reinhardt's work on songs like Minor Swing and Nuages showcased lightning-fast runs combined with beautiful melodic sense. His Selmer guitar produced warm, cutting tones perfect for jazz. Reinhardt created entirely new vocabulary for jazz guitar playing. Stills loved how Reinhardt played with joy and celebration despite his difficult life circumstances.
It still holds up really good.
It does, and
And I love that simple bluegrass with him and Byron Berlin. And
oh yeah.
What separated Reinhardt from other players was his combination of technical mastery and gypsy soul. He played with fire and passion that came from Romani musical traditions. Stills allegedly praised Reinhardt as the guitarist who proved nothing can stop true genius. Reinhardt's influence spread across jazz, rock, and world music. His approach taught Stills that limitations could inspire greatness rather than prevent it. 8. Scotty Moore. Scotty Moore created rockabilly guitar and backed Elvis Presley during his revolutionary early years. His work on That's All Right and Mystery Train established the blueprint for rock guitar. Moore played hollow-body Gibson guitars and combined country picking with blues feeling perfectly. Stills recognized Moore as one of rock and roll's founding fathers.
It's been very good to me, and I think good for embraces in its message, which is basically wake up.
Moore's guitar work showcased perfect taste and incredible restraint. He never overplayed or competed with Elvis's vocals. Moore created memorable parts that made songs better without drawing attention to himself. Stills appreciated Moore's professionalism and his ability to serve the music completely. What made Moore special was his role in inventing rock and roll guitar language. He created licks and phrases that every rock guitarist still uses today. Stills reportedly stated that Moore laid the foundation for everything that came after. Moore's influence on rock guitar was direct and profound. His Sun Records sessions with Elvis changed music history forever. 7. Freddie King. Freddie King bridged traditional blues and modern rock guitar brilliantly. His instrumental records showcased powerful technique combined with deep blues feeling. King played Gibson guitars through loud amplifiers, creating aggressive tones that influenced British blues rock. Stills loved King's energy and his ability to make blues exciting to rock audiences.
And he'd show me all kinds of positions and stuff. But he was like Satchel Paige, throwing a fastball.
King's work on songs like Hideaway and The Stumble combined lightning-fast picking with soulful bends. His steel fingerpicks created sharp, cutting tones that stood out in any musical context. King could play delicate, slow blues or barn-burning shuffles with equal mastery. Stills studied King's records obsessively during his early years. What impressed Stills most was King's bridge between traditional blues and modern rock. King influenced Eric Clapton, Peter Green, and countless British guitarists directly. Stills allegedly called King the blues guitarist who showed rock players what was possible. King's Gibson ES 345 produced tones that defined electric blues sound. His approach combined tradition with innovation perfectly. 6. Duane Allman. Duane Allman became Southern rock's greatest guitarist and one of music's most influential slide players. His work with the Allman Brothers Band created epic improvisational guitar that combined blues, jazz, and rock. Allman's dual guitar harmonies with Dickie Betts established new possibilities for rock guitar. Stills deeply admired Allman's complete musicianship and his passionate playing style. Allman's slide guitar work on Statesboro Blues and his session work on Layla showcased genius-level talent and feeling. His Gibson Les Paul and Cora Seaton bottle slide produced tones that were sweet and aggressive simultaneously. Allman played with incredible technical ability but never lost emotional connection. Stills appreciated how Allman made complex improvisation sound natural and conversational. What made Allman irreplaceable was his combination of Southern soul and jazz sophistication. He could play bebop lines or raw blues with equal authenticity. Stills reportedly praised Allman's complete dedication to musical truth and expression. Allman's tragic death at 24 robbed music of its brightest young genius. His influence on Stills and countless guitarists remains absolutely profound. 5. B.B. King. B.B. King became the king of blues guitar through decades of passionate, soulful playing. His Gibson ES 355, named Lucille, produced the most expressive guitar tone in blues history. King's vibrato and string bending communicated emotion that went beyond words. Stills studied King's phrasing carefully and learned that silence and space mattered as much as notes. King's work on songs like The Thrill Is Gone and Every Day I Have the Blues showcased perfect musical intelligence. He never played fast or showed off technical ability unnecessarily. King made every single note count emotionally. Stills loved how King could make audiences cry with just a few perfectly placed bends. What elevated King above almost everyone was his pure emotional honesty. He played from his heart with complete authenticity. Stills allegedly said King proved that guitar playing should touch souls, not impress musicians. King's influence spread across blues, rock, jazz, and soul music. His approach taught Stills that feeling and heartbeat technical brilliance every time. 4. Jimi Hendrix. Jimi Hendrix exploded the electric guitar and reimagined what the instrument could do. His 3 years of recording produced more innovation than most guitarists achieve in entire careers. Hendrix combined blues feeling with psychedelic experimentation and pure sonic genius. Stills jammed with Hendrix and witnessed his brilliance firsthand during the 1960s. Hendrix's performances at Monterey and Woodstock showed guitar could be theater, art, and transcendent music simultaneously. Songs like Purple Haze and Machine Gun pushed electric guitar into completely new territories. Hendrix used effects and feedback as compositional tools. Stills appreciated how Hendrix remained deeply rooted in blues while exploring outer space sonically. What made Hendrix unrepeatable was his combination of technical mastery and visionary artistry. He played upside-down Stratocasters and created entirely new techniques. Stills reportedly stated that Hendrix showed everyone that guitar had no limits. Hendrix's influence on rock guitar cannot be measured. His approach changed what guitarists thought was possible forever. 3. Buddy Guy. Buddy Guy played Chicago blues guitar with more fire and intensity than anyone else. His aggressive approach influenced rock guitarists as much as blues players. Guy's Fender Stratocaster through cranked amplifiers produced raw, distorted tones years before rock guitarists used distortion. Stills recognized Guy as a direct link between traditional blues and modern rock guitar. Guy's playing combined traditional blues vocabulary with rock energy and showmanship. He played behind his head, with his teeth, and ran through audiences with wireless guitars. Guy's emotional intensity and technical brilliance impressed everyone who saw him perform. Stills loved how Guy made blues dangerous and exciting to young rock audiences. What made Guy irreplaceable was his role as bridge between blues tradition and rock innovation. He influenced Eric Clapton, Jimi Hendrix, and Jeff Beck directly. Stills allegedly called Guy the blues guitarist who gave rock permission to be wild. Guy's sustained notes and aggressive vibrato became vocabulary for rock guitar. His influence on Stills' own blues playing was enormous and lasting. 2. Eric Clapton. Eric Clapton became Stills' closest friend among guitarists and his most important musical influence. Their relationship produced mutual respect in countless jam sessions together. Clapton's work with Cream, Derek and the Dominoes, and his solo career showcased complete mastery of blues rock guitar. Stills studied Clapton's playing obsessively and learned enormously from their friendship. What made Clapton special was his dedication to blues authenticity combined with rock energy. He brought blues masters like B.B. King and Buddy Guy to rock audiences. Stills reportedly praised Clapton's complete commitment to musical honesty and blues feeling. Clapton's influence on rock guitar was absolutely enormous. His friendship with Stills shaped both their musical approaches profoundly. 1. Chet Atkins. Chet Atkins mastered fingerstyle guitar and became Stephen Stills' biggest guitar hero. His technique allowed him to play bass lines, chords, and melodies simultaneously on one guitar. Stills places Atkins at number 1 because Atkins combined technical perfection with pure musical intelligence. Atkins could play any style from country to jazz to classical music flawlessly. Atkins's work showcased incredible versatility and sophisticated harmonic knowledge. His Gretsch guitars produced warm, clear tones that became the standard for fingerstyle playing. Atkins never stopped learning and experimenting throughout his long career. Stills studied Atkins' records endlessly and tried to incorporate fingerstyle approaches into his own playing. What made Atkins irreplaceable was his generosity as mentor and his complete dedication to guitar mastery. He understood jazz voicings and used them in all musical contexts. Stills allegedly stated that Atkins showed that guitar could be a complete orchestra in the right hands. Atkins influenced guitarists across every genre imaginable. His approach taught Stills that technical perfection and musical beauty could coexist perfectly. Stephen Stills's list proves that soul, feeling, and musical intelligence matter most. These guitarists moved listeners emotionally while displaying incredible technique and dedication to their craft. What do you think about Chet Atkins as number one? Share your favorite guitarists in the comments below. Hit that like button and subscribe for more music history and guitar legends content.